Akaash Singh's wife has successfully ruined and destroyed his good name and career that he's been building for over a decade now in about 1 week. It only took her a week to destroy it, bruh. And I came to this conclusion once I saw that he announced a new tour. He dropped a trailer for a new tour that was going to be his biggest tour yet. And when I go to the comment section, bruh, it was nothing but people calling him out for being pathetic and a loser. And they weren't clowning him for being a loser because they thought he wasn't funny or he was a bad guy. No, they were clowning him for being a loser for wifing up the woman he chose to wife up, which is Jasine. So the comment section says, tell Jasine it's my turn on Wednesday. Bruh, put all the assets under mom's name ASAP. We had Jasine in a full Nelson at the frat party. Another user says, so I assume majority of us is all here because of his wife. Another said, sadly, this guy's career is now over. Things become so much worse once you take a note of where the attacks is coming from. Like, the nature of the attacks are not from people who are like super red pill dudes, who are like super manosphere people who follow manosphere content creators. No, these are people who are fans and listeners of Akaash. Like, when you read the comment section, it's not like they're like flaunting or they're like in love with like Myron and like MTR. No, these are people who, for the most part, if this was any other situation outside of like Myron exposing Akash's wife, they would probably be on Akash's side of things in terms of opinions and philosophy 10 times out of 10. But if you read the comment section, they're like, man, hate admitting it, but Myron was right. These are people who dislike the red pill dudes who are saying, man, even we can't ignore like the absolute malarkey, hypocrisy, and the nonsense that you are tolerating that makes you look crazy. Another user says, I get depressed thinking about your situation. Let's rewind just a little bit for the people who aren't fully caught up yet on the situation. Jasine, who's the wife of Akaash, decided that even though she has a great life, she don't have to pay any bills. He makes a lot of money for the both of them. She's well taken care of. She don't cook, she don't clean, she does nothing. She decided that living a comfortable life of luxury is not enough, but she wanted to do a podcast strictly dedicated to embarrassing her husband. For the most part, the abomination that was the Jasine Singh podcast, disgracing her husband's legacy, was going kind of unnoticed and doing very few to little numbers at all. That's until Myron Gaines decided he was going to wake it up simply because he wanted to destroy Akaash, how Akaash tried to destroy him.
How do you and your husband split finances?
We don't.
We don't.
If you want to work, all for that. But like any man that doesn't want to have a joint bank account or isn't being transparent with his account, that's a fucking red flag. His money is our money and my money is my money.
Greedy, entitled, gold-digging women ain't really breaking news out here in 2025. A lot of women don't really have any life skills and they hitch their wagon to a rich man or a man with money that they don't really like. And that appears to be the case here with Akaash and Jasine. Well, the reason why people is sharing this and is going viral and crazy is because Akaash, for the most part, has been a strong advocate against the red pill community. And if you are a strong advocate against the red pill and dating coaches, then you have to be the healthy alternative. Like, you're telling the red pill dudes, women aren't gold diggers, they're good people, you guys are just running into the wrong women. And then you go out and you find probably the worst example of those women they talk about, right? Like Myron and Fresh and Fit and other red pill dudes, they talk about women who are gold diggers, women who are promiscuous, women who aren't cooperative, women who don't respect their man. And then you go against that community, you preach against them while turning around and wifing up the very example of the women that they warn you about. His wife isn't even just like a normally terrible wife. No, like it's cruel what she puts this man through. She deliberately goes into this looking to embarrass him and to destroy his career. Like, she gets off on humiliating this man, bruh.
Different. My wife also hadn't had any sexual partners, so that helped us connect a lot more.
Now, let me ask you this. Do you believe her?
If you've seen her, then it's hard to believe. Yeah. I remember I was just like, what? But she was like, she was 22, I was 31. There was an age gap.
Sometimes I get so painfully nostalgic for college. I was popping my pussy and living my best life in these white boy frat houses.
I'm actively trying to have an orgy. Because, and you haven't seen Nav yet, but wait till you see him. His body goes crazy. His face card always slays, never declines. And it's kind of weird because I'm talking about your husband. I just know that Nav is like at least 10 inches.
I'm sorry, bruh. I don't want to hear an opinion from you on anything in life. Call me shallow. If your wife is on a podcast telling her friend that she has fantasies on sleeping with her husband, which just happens to be your friend as well. Okay, you hang out with this dude and she's on a podcast telling his wife that she wants to sleep with him and he must have a 10-inch girthy slong. Like, come on, bro. Like, where's the respect here? And if that's not bad enough, she told you to your face. On a podcast, she looked you in your eyes, was not intimidated at all, and told you that she wants to sleep with the man next to you.
I needed to breathe, literally.
Wait, another thing I wanted to talk to you guys about that are so funny is, Akaash, I know Naveen hasn't or is the scammer, but have you gotten scammed before?
Yeah.
Okay.
Wait, yeah.
Did you just call me a scammer?
Yeah, you are a scammer.
Yeah.
So he's like, no, I know.
There's a difference being a scammer and being a hustler. Two very different things.
Okay.
I'm a hustler who scams a little bit. I'm not a scammer who
I'm not
hustles.
gonna lie, that was sexy. And that's why I'm actively trying to have an orgy.
Come on, bro. Like, I understand it's not our place to judge how you and your wife deal with each other, man. But for her not to even flinch, like a wife being comfortable around her husband is a good thing. But for her to not even have any type of hesitation whatsoever to tell you to your face she wants to have an orgy with the man next to you and she finds him sexy, like, come on. How can I hear you give an opinion on anything and says, yes, I'm going to take this seriously? I can't, bruh. I can't. And to make matters worse, Akaash brags about this chick, man. Akaash brags to anybody willing to listen how this chick was a virgin, how she's perfect, how she's this, how she's that.
Different. My wife also hadn't had any sexual partners, so that helped us connect a lot more.
Now, let me ask you this.
wow.
Do
And
you believe her?
If you've seen her, then it's hard to believe. Yeah.
Now, clearly she lied to Akaash. This chick was not a virgin when they met, bruh, at all, not to say the least. I think we've lost the meaning of what a virgin is, to be honest, right? A virgin means you're pure. It's purity that comes with it. She was not a virgin, okay? This chick was not pure at all, not in the slightest. But when Akaash is bragging about this chick being a virgin, how she's wholesome, how she's this, and all it took was her starting a podcast to absolutely go against everything you bragged about and to disprove how much of a good woman you was telling people she is.
Okay, I have two butthole stories. So one time I met this guy on Tinder. This was before Bumble or Hinge. Like this was like in the OG days of the app. And this guy, he was like some how do you say, half Asian, like baddie. Wasian. That's the word.
Wasian.
Yeah, Wasian. Actually in the Bay. That's when I was living in the Bay Area. And I made the dumb mistake of letting him sleep over, like not really wanting to hook up. And I like woke up in the morning and like my asshole was a little sore.
Oh my God.
And I remembered that I was like trying to finger me in my asshole. I'm like, first of all, we were not on those like terms. But anyways, so that was non-consensual actually.
I don't know what your definition of virginity is, man, but virginity is supposed to come with purity, right? If you meeting random men on dating apps and taking them home and having them finger bang you on the same night, I'm sorry, bruh, right? Like, if you are considering yourself a virgin because he didn't put meat in you, then keep your virginity. It means nothing to, the virginity means nothing to me at that point, bruh. What do you mean? Random men on dating apps was finger popping your booty on the same night. Excuse me? But as you will see, as you continue to watch this video, like this is not the only anomaly situation. No, this chick has been pretty open about her getting around.
If your man is weird about periods, that's a red flag. Break up with him immediately, no pun intended, because when I was in college, I dated this guy. You know, he didn't want to fool around when I was on like the heaviest days of my period. Okay, totally understandable, I get that. And I was like, oh great, good news, my period ended, like we can like have fun tonight, blah, blah. And he was going down on me. Like, wouldn't you know it, I was still spotting. And also, if you're like poking around down there, like more blood can sometimes come out even if your period is over.
So he's going down on her. She's going down on him. She's sucking meat, okay? And then she says he was poking in there and it triggered more blood coming out. what was he poking in there? What was he poking in there? Because if he was poking in there, then he broke the hymen. Bro, listen, bro. I don't know where y'all get this this virginity stuff. At this point, you're wasting both y'all times here, bro. All right, if y'all are saying, man, I'm not gonna have intercourse because of religion, right? But I'm gonna suck meat, I'm gonna get ate out, I'm gonna get my booty hole pop, and he's gonna poke in there and break my hymen and get me on my cycle. And I'm giving her the benefit of the doubt by assuming it was fingers and not the actual meat poking in there and breaking the cycle. Man, come on, bro. And this was during college, the same college where she claimed she was in random frat houses, punani popping.
Sometimes I get so painfully nostalgic for college. So for context, I went to college from 2011 to 2016. The top 4 songs when I came back for my sophomore year: Click, Pop That, Bands Make Her Dance, Birthday Cake, the 2 Chainz, Birthday, It's Your Birthday. I was popping my and living my best life in these white boy frat houses.
Come on, bro. Come on, fam, bro. You pair that up, popping coochie in frat boy houses, pair that up with the story she just told about how she was sucking meat, getting the coochie tore up to where she began to. Fam, listen, man. If that's virginity, I don't want a virginity. I don't want no virgin. If that's what y'all call virginity, homie, you can keep that. You can keep it to yourself. I'm straight. I am cool.
I swear to God, I thought my period was done. He looked at me with so much disgust, and I'll never forget that moment. I felt so ashamed and so dirty, and he was like, how could you do this to me? And
I'm gonna tell you this, man, okay? Ashamed and dirty usually don't exist in the vocabulary of a pure virgin. I'm like, what are you feeling ashamed and dirty about, right? No, you did some smut activities. That's why you feel, man, ashamed and dirty, bro. Now, all of this will be fine and dandy, right? If she was doing all of this, being promiscuous, cool, right? But what makes this worse is she tells these stories about being promiscuous, about how she's ready to hop in bed and jump on her friend's husband, who is Akaash friend as well. She tells a story about how she's promiscuous. She was coochie popping in frat houses. She wants to bang her friend's husband, Snaff. But then when we see her interact with Akaash, she doesn't even want to kiss him.
First of all, I want to say to Amma, happy birthday.
Thank you so much.
All of this is possible because you told me I could do anything that I wanted. And the best decision I ever made in my entire life was to marry this woman right here. Whose birthday it is in 2 weeks. And I love you so much, and the only regret that I have is that I only got to marry you once. So I want to make a little quick announcement that we're going to get married again. We're going to renew our vows in India next year. Do you girls want to come to that? Does that sound fun? And since I am renewing my vows, I think the only thing you can do is propose again.
Oh,
Jasine, sing. Will you be Jasine sing forever again?
yes! Oh my God!
Take that drinky thing off. That drinky dink.
Did you guys know this? Yes! Oh my God! How big is this?
Big enough for you to shut up every time I tell you to.
Thank you so much!
How are you so freaky and have these many stories about how promiscuous you are, how you're ready to hop on this other man's meat, how you want to do an orgy in front of your husband? And then when it comes to your husband, you're like the most prude, super shy, no affection, no PDA whatsoever. It's like you don't like the dude, man. It's as if you're just with him for money. And for what I just saw, that's what it seems, bruh. When he proposed again, it wasn't about love. It was about, oh my God, look how big the ring is. And he was there like a puppy dog waiting for some affection. And when he tried to kiss you, you turn your cheek. Now, this occasion is apparently when he proposed to her the first time. Watch how she also gives him zero affection and turn her cheek. Bruh, this chick don't want to be caught dead kissing Akaash publicly, bruh.
On Saturday when I saw her, I said, Daria, do you know? And she said, I don't know anything. I don't know anything.
She's a good liar.
Then she's a good liar.
That's a friend.
Then she's a good liar.
That's a friend.
No, I don't want those gifts.
I know. Why not?
I don't care about, I like tangible goods.
Nah.
I don't care about,
She can't even pull that I don't do public display nonsense because there's a literal video that I can't show on here of her with her pants pulled down at the doctor's office. So she's perfectly fine pulling her pants down and showing her cheek to the world, but she can't kiss you publicly, bruh. So what's the benefit? Like if she don't have absolute desire to do freaky things for you and with you, and she don't cook and clean, then why exactly are you with her? I'm confused, bruh.
I'm a stay-at-home wife, but I don't cook or clean because I don't feel like it. And my husband is a full-time stand-up comedian, and he buys me lots of nice things.
I don't know, man. For me to be able to listen to Akaash give opinions again, man, it would, bro. Like you would have to address this, bro. I gotta know, man, because I can't even laugh with you, man, knowing the situation that you're in, bro. And it's not just me, man. If you go to his comment section, people is pointed out, bro, that I can't even look at Akaash the same anymore, bro. But y'all let me know in the comment section, what do you guys think, man? Am I tripping? Am I wrong? Let me know, okay? And if you're still watching this video and you want to watch other dope videos, then click on this video right here to find out how big you just got exposed pretty badly. I'm going to see you guys in this video somewhere on my screen. I'm out of here, folks. Peace.